Hello and welcome back to the Undisputed Champ YouTube boxing channel. And we're back here to talk about the post-fight for AJ versus Usyk 2. My gosh, I'm gutted. I can't lie, I'm absolutely gutted. And I just really wanted AJ to come out and get this dub, but it wasn't meant to be. It really wasn't meant to be for AJ. He changed his tactics. He was a bit more aggressive. He worked the body well, but at the end of the day, it went down exactly how I predicted it to go. And this is why I say, guys, I pick with my head now, not my heart. My heart would have picked AJ, but my head said Usyk was going to win this fight. And for the reasons I said, better head movement, better boxing IQ, better foot movement, reads the game better, punch selection is better. And he showed all those things again. Usyk pretty much fought the same way he fought in the first fight, with a few minor adjustments. And AJ tried to switch up and made it more competitive, but the level that Usyk is on is so high in comparison to where AJ is boxing-wise. It was always going to be tough for him. It was always going to be tough for him. AJ, he went on an amazing run. The run that he put together, going back to, even before winning the world title, going back to Gary Cornish, Dylan White, then on to Charles Martin, Dominic Brazil, all these guys that he was knocking out with ease, light work, just putting them to sleep. That was a great run. Klitschko, Povetkin, Joseph Parker. It was an amazing run, and it's a run that British boxing will never forget. It will go down in history, and I felt like I was on the run with him. But as I said in my prediction, I had to be objective, and I just didn't think he was going to get the win, and he didn't. Usyk, I hope he goes on to make that undisputed fight with Fury. I know he said he wants that fight. I really hope he can make that fight. And Fury, I hope he makes that fight. That's the fight we all want to see, undisputed. Just to put it to rest, who's the best of this era? We've ended up with two people at the top right now, and we want to see who's the best. So please, let's just make that fight. And AJ, where he goes from here, I might have to make a separate video, but he's going to have to find a way to accept that he can't beat Usyk. In his current form, he just can't beat him. Usyk is just too skilled for him. And before I end this video, I'm going to talk about the little rant at the end. Unfortunately, I think that was AJ. AJ's media training finally disappeared, and the real AJ came out, but it came out at the wrong time. Normally, he's very humble in defeat, and he can take it on the chin and say he's going to come back. But this time, it was the wrong time to be charging around the ring, throwing belts out the ring, stealing people's moments. This was Usyk's moment. Usyk has beaten you fair and square twice. It's Usyk's moment. Let Usyk have the shine. And that whole tirade that he went on is a bad look. It's a horrible look, actually. It's a horrible look. And I know he regrets it. He's already put out a statement that he regrets what he did. It's just a shame it came out when it did. In your weakest moments, it's an oxymoron, but in your weakest moments, that's when you need to be the strongest. And AJ just allowed the chink in the armor to show, and it was a bad look, man. It was a bad look for AJ. It was a bad look. But he can come again. Look, it's not over for him. He can come again. I'm going to do another video on what he can do next. But yeah, thanks, guys.